Head back a bit, Jenny. Now, most nosebleeds come from the same tiny area in the nose. We call it Little's area, and usually, if the nose is held like this, 9 times out of 10 it will stop the bleeding. Usually. In most cases, there is the odd time when...
Doctor, your next patient is waiting in booth 5.
Thank you, nurse. That's it. 9 times out of 10...
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
Yes, well, if it ever happens again, just bring her along. If you care to wait over there, the nurse will, Morning.
Your next patient is in booth 5, Doctor.
Yes, right. Will you excuse me?
Oh, mate, how's it going?
Oh, fine.
Good, good. Morning. It's the throat, wasn't it? Have a look. Fine. Would you open wide? Say ah. Ah. Yes, fine. Would you gargle with that, please? Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, that's looking a lot better. I'll just take a swab. Oh, it doesn't hurt. There we are. That's it. Like this. Grand. Thank you very much. Come back in a fortnight, would you? Thank you. Good, good. Carry on pumping. Well, that's my lot nearly done. Yeah, Mike, when you finish with your patients, why don't you join me for a game of cards in the common room? Could do with some fresh money. Yeah, that's better than up.
Morning.
Morning, Doctor.
A fishbone.
Yes.
I see. Right, head back a bit. Open wide. Say ah.
Ah.
Seems to have gone and probably scratched you a bit. Gargle that, would you? Blocking.
Yes.
Right, head back a bit. And there's nothing to worry about. Just going to put this up your nose. Nurse, a woman's fainted in booth 1.
It's starting again. What is going on?
Oh, I spit it out. Yeah. No.
All right, how did he go?
Oh, fine. Just so many of them. I'm whacked. And this ruddy thing. You know, I was beat twice in the middle of lunch and once in the loo.
Oh, you'll get used to that. I remember a very embarrassing occasion just after I'd qualified. I thought I'd finally made it with Nurse Willett. We were in her room in the nurses' hostel, you know, just getting down to, well, you know, when suddenly, bleep.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. And exactly the same thing happened a week later to old Thompson. Willett went berserk. Kicked his bleep in. Well, I must be off.
Oh, Lord, is that the time? I'm supposed to be meeting Collier here at 7.
Well, good luck. See you.
Good evening. Thank you. Just have a look at your notes. Mr. Brisket?
Ah, my son. The Reverend Brisket.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Reverend Brisket, you seem to have been to quite a lot of hospitals. What exactly is the trouble?
Well, I was just passing, and I thought perhaps that some of you lot might like to have a look at me. I've never been here before.
You were just passing?
Yes, well, actually, you see, the trouble is it's the pain. It's on the move again. It's in the nose.
In the nose?
Yes, well, when I say the nose, I mean that it starts there, and then it moves over there, and it goes in there, and it sort of worms its way right through and comes out here and ends up there. Usually when I'm singing and not only on Sundays.
Oh, dear, well, we better have a look at it. Would you come in?
Oh, good, good. I'd like that, yes.
Down there, that's it.
I reckon, you know, that the cause of the trouble is the high notes. When I'm down here... It's perfectly all right. But when I go up top... That's everything on the move again.
See. We'll just have a look, shall we? You say it ends up here?
Yes, and it's the same with my right knee, you see, when it starts going all hot and cold.
Look, I tell you what, we've got a specialist here, a colleague of mine. He might be able to help you.
Oh, good, good. I've never seen a specialist before. I'd like that.
Good. Well, I'll just give him a ring. Hello, could you bleep Dr. Bingham for me? Dr. Upton. I'd like his advice on a patient. And ask him to come to the ear, nose and throat department, will you? Thank you. Bye.
And shall I tell him about the pains in the heart during the sevenfold Amen? Man!
Oh, look. Don't strain yourself. Just wait for Dr. Bingham. Ah, Dr. Bingham.
Is that him?
Yes, a very interesting case. I haven't been able to get anywhere with him, so I thought I'd transfer him to you. You being in surgery.
True.
Well, good night.
Well, I'll soon find out what's wrong with him. Good evening.
Reverend Brisket, I believe that you're a specialist.
Well, yes, in a way.
Good. Listen to this. No pain at all.
Couldn't get away any earlier.
Yeah, but 2 pints, please, Harry. So, how was general practice?
Terrible.
Same as ENT.
It's not the work. It's just too much of it.
I won't stick it for 6 months.
40 patients I had.
Thank God it's only a local.
Oh, here's Dick.
Well, at least one of us is doing okay.
Oh, yes, he probably got up in time to treat a couple of rich old ladies before lunch. What'll it be, sir? Champagne, or are you sick of that already?
Did either of you two know there was a Harley Street in Bethnal Green?
Just look at us. Here's to our glamorous careers.
Yes, and to think that that creep Bingham's the one with the plum job.
Hey, I've got something to show you two in ENT. Come on.
Oh.
Well, there's nothing wrong here. Your symptoms seem perfectly normal. In fact, I can't find anything wrong with you at all.
Maybe it is because I have only been singing single notes. Now, perhaps if I were to sing a whole song...
No, well, I don't think that's quite necessary.
Wandering minstrel, I a thing of praise, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby. My catalogue is
Mr. Brisket! Get dressed immediately! Dr. Bingham, how dare you misuse valuable equipment and valuable time to entertain Mr. Brisket here?
Yes, but Reverend Brisket...
Oh, it's the Reverend Brisket today, is it? Last month, it was Lord Brisket, and the time before that, it was Chief Superintendent Brisket.
Yes, but he's got this terrible problem.
The only problem he's got is getting past the hospital porters. Once inside, there are plenty of idiot doctors only too happy to examine him. Come along, Mr. Brisket. Will you stop this singing, Mr. Brisket?
Of course, that's the interesting thing about working in a teaching hospital like St. Swithin's. You get to see all the interesting cases.